Okay, can you guys hear me?
Go say hello to Steve.
Hello, Steve.
How are you all?
Oh, there we are. That's perfect. Yes.
Excellent, excellent.
Go.
Yes.
Are we going to test to see how long the delay is? What I'm going to do is, hello? Looks like the girls in Durban have frozen and are hopefully coming back soon. I see that you are back again. Okay.
Right. Right, girls.
Okay, are we ready to start?
Yeah, ready? Right, girls, you ready? Prepare. How can you do that? She asked me.
So it looks like the connection is a little bit slow with the girls in Durban. Are you guys still there?
Yeah, yeah, we there.
Okay, so I'm going to start off with the first question. And who over here has ever eaten sushi before?
Girl.
Do any of you like sushi?
No. No. Actually.
Looks like we're freezing quite a bit here.
Okay, Steve's just busy trying to do something.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Okay. Right, girls, you ready?
Okay, are we ready to rumble?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, so who likes sushi in the class?
Hands up.
Okay, so you guys do like sushi. Who does not like sushi? Okay, so there are a few of you that don't like sushi. And for those of you that do like sushi or have eaten sushi, you will know that they serve sushi in a few ways. Some restaurants offer a buffet where you walk in and you can eat as much as you like. Some do it by menu, where you order the food and they bring it to your table. And some restaurants, they offer sushi on a conveyor belt, where it comes round in front of you on plates. Have you ever seen that before?
Yeah.
Okay. And you will also know that different plates, the colors will obviously cost different amounts. So one color might be more expensive sushi, and let's say, for example, the blue costs 40 Rand a plate, and the yellow costs 10 Rand a plate. The 40 Rand and get more sushi. So the problem that I have for you is I want you to imagine that you're sitting in a restaurant and you've eaten from the blue plates, the red plates, the green plates, and the white plates. I've given you 4 different colors. And you stack the plates one on top of each other. And you then realize, you know, that's not the only way we could stack those 4 plates. If you have to use all 4 plates, you can't add any colors in, you can't take any colors out, so you can't have any repeats of colors. How many different ways can you stack those 4 plates?
Can you just repeat the colors, Steve?
Okay, I've put them in the chat here. It's blue, red, green, and white.
Blue, red, green, and white. Okay.
And how many different ways can you stack them?
So we blue on top, red, green, and white. Right. How many different ways? You got an answer?
Okay, we've got a couple of hands up already. Okay, what's the answer?
24.
24?
24.
24. 2 people say 24. Why 24?
Because there's 4 different colors. So this Oma taught us the shortcut where you go times 3 times 2 times 1.
Interesting. So you've learned an algorithm that says 4 times 3 times 2 times 1.
Times
To
1.
demonstrate that, can you show the actual colors? Because when I gave this problem to another class, they said the answer was 16. They said 4 colors and 4 in a pile, 4 times 4 gives you 16. And I said to them, can you show me the colors in those 16 piles?
We've done it. We'll try. Anybody else got any other answers? Any answers? So, only 4. Okay, are you sure? That's 4.
So are most saying 24?
One says 4.
Oh, one says 4.
One,
I think there might be a bit more than 4 ways of stacking those 4.
hey, just try it, love.
I see some people are color coding their answers as well.
On that side, any conclusions yet? Yeah. When? About 24. What did you? 9. Okay, we got an answer of 9, Steve.
So have they got a theory?
9. How did 9, love? Did you actually did you try it? Okay. What did you say? All right. Someone else got 8.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and demonstrate it for you by drawing it on the screen for you. So I'm going to switch to my share screen. And I'm going to pick, where is my drawing program? Is it allowing me to pick a drawing program? Let's try that again. Let's start drawing there. And while that's doing that, I'm just going to open up Hangout, share screen. Okay. Right. Can you all see the screen?
Yes.
Can you all see it? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So obviously, let's just say we're going to start. We're going to number the colors. I would go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I would keep 1 there, keep 2 there, and swap 4 and 3. Then I would keep 1 there, and put 3 there, 2, and 4, and then I would have 1, 3, 4, and 2. Notice I'm just swapping the last 2 each time. Then I would have 1, 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 3, 2. And now these are all the possible combinations that you can get when 1 is in the first place. So then obviously I can do the same for 2, for 3, and for 4. So since there are 6 combinations here, 6 combinations here, 6 here, and 6 here, you're going to get an answer of 24. But now the interesting thing is that someone suggested that there's a formula. They said it's 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. So let's have
Somebody's joining the. Oh, hello.
Hello. I'm Sebastian from India.
Right, we're from Durban in South Africa.
Oh, great. My son is in South Africa, working there in Thawa restaurant.
And where?
Thawa, Thava.
How do you spell it?
It's a restaurant.
Oh, okay, West Rand. Okay, very nice.
Searching for it.
I don't know where Steve's gone. We've lost Steve.
I'm a teacher trainer.
Have you got Steve on your screen?
Yes.
Can you see Steve?
No, I only see Bawadi here. Steve, it seems, is offline.
So. That's Steve. I'm going to log out and log in again.
Okay.
What time does Max have end? 3:30. Oh.
Can you see Steve?
No, I don't see you.
Can you see Steve?
No, I'm afraid
I
not.
can't either. I'm going to log out once more and then log in.
Okay. Hello there.
Hi there, Sebastian. I lost the class that I was teaching. Hopefully they're coming back. Let me just email them again. I think there's an internet connection problem. Let's go to inbox and compose. Save. Boom. And give. Again. Okay, let's see if that'll work. Okay, so it's just us two for now, and hopefully the others will join us in a minute or two. Oh, she's just phoning me now. 1 second. Hi, Bev. We lost you there. Yeah, no, it's all working again. I just changed over from MTN to cell C, and hopefully that's going to fix it. Okay. All right. Okay. Bye-bye. Okay. They're coming to join us again. And let's see if we can... Ah, they're here. Is that better?
Yeah. Okay. Right.
Okay, that's much better.
Perfect. Okay.
All right. Welcome back, girls. Okay, so as you saw in the solution that I showed you, we had, I don't know if you saw the solution.
Yes, they did.
Okay, that it was 6 combinations with number 1, 6 for number 2, 6 for number 3, and 6 for number 4, and that would give you 24. And the question was, how many were there? And someone said it's 24 because it's 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. And what I found interesting is that there is actually a very useful way of showing why you would get a formula like that. So I'm going to load up the page again, and hopefully we're not going to have any more problems because I've switched cell phone providers. And let's see if that's going to solve the trick. Where is my actual page? Okay, I'm there, and then let's try it one more time. And let's go to share screen. That's better. And here we go. So you'll notice in my picture, if I had to ask you, how many combinations can you make from one plate, the answer would be?
How many? 6 from one plate.
For one plate. You can only make one combination. So I'll write that down. You'll see over here. One combination, one plate. Okay, so we'll put your plates, combinations. If there were 2 plates, how many combinations could you make?
Okay, so he's got 2 plates. So how many combinations of each? 2 plates. All right, 2 Steve.
2, correct. And then, of course, if there were 3.
That one goes on. Now 3. Think about 3.
6.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Say it like
6.
4. You obviously know the answer is 24 because we just did that. And now the question is, can you see a pattern? So here we have 1 times 1. Here we have 2 times 1. Here we have 3 times 2 times 1. And here we have 4 times 3 times 1. So if there were 5 plates, then obviously the answer would be 5 times 24.
4 times 3 times 2 times 1.
Because that is 24. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so now I'm going to give you another tough one. And maybe our guest Sebastian all the way in India will be able to try and work this one out. Do any of you have identical twins at school?
Yes, we've got
We have
grade 6, the Simpsons, and the other girl, Evans. We've got 2 sets.
So the Simpsons, is it Marge and Bart?
No.
Not that family. Okay. So you've got twins, and like, are they like very identical that you actually can't tell the difference?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
So here's the thing. There were 2 twins. They were both girls, and they were born 5 minutes apart. Nothing unusual about that. Okay? I'll actually type in the text for you. Well, so where's my chat? There we go. So they were twins, and they were born 5 minutes apart. Okay?
So there we are. Put a 1 and a
In 2012, they said.
This happen all the time.
Yes. I'm gonna type it though. Oh yeah.
In 2014, they celebrated their birthdays 2 days apart. Remember, born 5 minutes apart.
How is it possible that they could celebrate their birthdays 2 days apart if, when they were born, there was only a 5-minute difference? Now, mathematically, there is a possibility of that, but how?
Yeah, you can go. You can go.
You take 2 twins, that's 2 sets of different twins.
Say that again?
What did you mean to?
Yeah. No, you said two twins. They thought you meant two sets of twins.
Oh, two sets of, no, I mean the two siblings who are
Yeah.
identical twins. There are no other siblings in the family. They're both born to the same parents. They were born 5 minutes apart. But yet, in 2012, they were able to celebrate their birthday, their actual birthdays, 2 days apart. How is that possible?
Huh?
Okay, so they were born, let's say 2014 and they were born in a normal year. So then they were born on different days, and like you know how you in a leap year, leap years is 20.
Can you hear her, Steve? Can you hear her?
It's breaking up a little bit.
Come closer, love. Come right here. I understand what you're saying.
So let's say 2014 is the leap year, and
Okay.
in a normal year, and they were one was born on the 28th, one was born on the 29th, and in the leap year it
But
was
then there's a problem. The problem is that if the one was born on the 29th, that means every 4 years she will have a birthday 1 day later.
Okay, this is 2 days.
But she's also going to have a birthday only every 4 years.
Oh, she'll miss her birthday. Right, did you have an answer? Right.
She was okay. I was born at 11:55.
Come here. All right.
One was born.
No, talk right here. All right.
One was born at 55, and the other was
You frozen?
12. But they were born 9 They were born another day.
Okay, so let's just look at that. When was the first sister born? What date was the first sister born?
What date? Any date.
Bev, are you able to type it?
Okay. All right. Okay.
At 11:55.
I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Midnight.
Okay, so there's a midnight. I'm hearing, yes.
Born on 2 different days during a leap year. There's another day extra.
So which days? Because that's important. That's a very important aspect to it.
And extra days added.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. One was born on the 27th of Jan at 11:55, and the other born on the 28th at midnight. So they were born on different days, and on a leap year, an extra day is added. But an extra day is not added in Jan. So every year you will have the 27th and the 28th of Jan. Are you talking about February?
Because
You want February?
okay, February.
Okay, you meant February. Okay, but even then, if you did it February, let's say I was born on the 27th of Feb, and you were born on the 28th, 5 minutes after me. Every year there will be a 28th of February. So there's always only going to be like a celebration on 2 different days.
Birthday. Yeah. So now they'll be 2 days apart. Yeah.
Okay.
You're very close.
So
Esther?
the 8 at 5 as well, and then at 12 29 June birthday. But
Okay. Let's wait for it to be typed in. Okay, so one is born on the 28th of Feb, but then there's a problem. You see, if you're born on the 29th of Feb, you're only going to have a birthday every 4 years, and you're still only going to be 1 day away from your sister.
yeah.
You're getting closer.
In fact, exactly divisible by 4.
Ah.
Oh, no. Involve the lead years. Think carefully. What about maybe the lead year the 1st of March?
No, it's on the 29th of February.
Yeah, and one more on the 1st of March. Midnight and then after midnight, the next day, on that leap year.
Wait, oh, I think I got it.
Okay, come, tell me.
Wait, isn't it like in the leap year, there's more a day?
It's a quarter. Every year it's a quarter, yeah?
They were born in a leap year. One was born at 27 at 11:55, and the other was born on
Yeah.
and one was born on the 29th at.
Not on the 29th.
No, but they were born on. They were born during They were born during a leap year.
They were born during a leap year.
No, they weren't.
No. All right, yes.
One was born on the 28th of March.
March.
Yes. 28th of March.
Yeah. March.
February.
Yeah.
And
February.
the other was born on the 30th.
Of February. When did February get 30 days?
I was going to say, when is it? Right, another one? Yes, you have it too.
One was born on the 28th of February at 11:55.
Yeah.
And another one was born on the. And they were born in 2014. So one was born on the 28th of February at 11:55.
Yes.
And then 5 minutes later, the next girl was born, but that's on the 1st of March.
Now we're talking business.
Okay, so 28th of Feb and 1st of March. Okay. All right.
That's
so,
right.
Yeah, and then?
And then you bring in a leap year, and what happens?
Remember, every 4 years it's a leap year. So, and after how many years? Come and stand in front and talk to Steve.
After 2 years?
How many years is there between leap years? 4. Alright.
So in the next 2 years, it'll be a leap year if they're born in 2014.
So in 2016 there'll be a leap year, and obviously in 2012 it was a leap year. And that means that if there was a leap year 2 years ago, there was a 29th of February. And if there was a 29th of February, that would add an extra day between 28th of February and 1st of March.
You see that, girls?
So can you imagine? I mean, it sounds weird, but it's very possible that twins could be born 5 minutes apart. That happens all the time. Very few twins are born at the exact same time for obvious reasons. And then, of course, if they happen to be born over a midnight, which might just be on the 28th of Feb and the 1st of March, then the following year, or the 2 years later or 3 years later, when it becomes a leap year, there is an additional day, the 29th of March, the 29th of Feb, that gets added between the 28th of Feb and the 1st of March, and that means the two twins are going to be celebrating their birthday 2 days apart. Sneaky.
You see that, girls? You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
And then, of course, Sebastian has sent us a whole bunch of information, if you check the chat channel, on leap years and leap centuries, and why every year, it says every year whose number is divisible by 4 is a leap year, unless it ends with 00, and then it must be, and is not divisible by 400, then it's not a leap year. So that's an interesting one as well. Did you know that? Probably not.
No, no.
Now I'm going to give you a really cool brain teaser, and this one will sort you out to no end. Let me just load it up quickly. Okay, here it is. I love these sorts of brain teasers because they really challenge you and get you to think outside of the box. Okay, so there was once a guy who was driving a bus, and he was giving a lift to 100 people. They climbed onto the bus. He drove from point A to point B and only stopped at point B. He never stopped anywhere else. And yet, when he got to point B, there was not a single person on the bus. How is it possible? There were 100 people to start with. No one got off the bus. No one got off the bus during the journey. And when he got to the destination, there wasn't a single person on the bus. How is it possible?
Maybe it was something to do. Maybe they started and didn't start at A. Maybe they were passing through A and B and started from and restarted the alphabet.
They all climbed on the bus at point A. No one climbed off the bus. When they got to point B, there wasn't a single person left on the bus. How is it possible?
Magic.
Maybe an asteroid hit it. Because it landed on. Maybe they like. Oh, that was not. No, maybe when they stopped at point B. Maybe we are like just before point B, and then it's like the man stopped. Actually, no one got on the bus. What? It was just
There were 100 people. 100 people climbed onto the bus at point A. The bus drove from point A to point B. No one climbed off the bus, yet there wasn't a single person on the bus. How is it possible?
What if 99 people went to the bus and then realized one bus and they went out?
Well, what's that?
So maybe that's counting 500. Yeah, 99 got counted 100.
Can I give you a hint?
The house was drowned.
Listen to the hint.
What's the hint?
Someone
the hint?
drowned. No, no one drowned. No one was injured. The clue is that there's a trick in the wording. So listen carefully again. When they got to destination, there wasn't a single person left on the bus.
Oh, yes, come and tell him that.
They were all married.
Very good. Very good. They were all married. There wasn't a single person on the bus. They were all married. Absolutely.
I'm married.
Was that sneaky?
Very
It was a little sneaky. Okay. What is interesting is, I don't know if you know this, but while Sebastian is based in India, his son is actually working in Durban. Of all places in the world that his son decided to move, he moved to Durban to a very nice hotel-y, restaurant-y thing. So maybe Sebastian can send us the name of the restaurant.
Yes.
Say hello to his son.
Yeah, I did it.
He's going to type it out for me.
Yes.
Let's have a look. Oh, it's called Tava. Who has been to Tava?
No.
You haven't? Well, he's put the website there, so you can check it out. TAVA, and it's tava.co.za, and you can tell your parents to go there. And his name is it Jojo or George? What was he go by the name of?
No.
George.
Right, George.
George. Okay. So then you can tell him that you've met his father. He'll be so delighted that he's got fans out in Durban. That's amazing.
Thank you so much.
So now I'm going to give you another brain teaser. I don't know if we've ever done this one before, but it's quite an old one. And this comes up in Math Olympiads all the time. Imagine you look at every classroom in your building. How many classrooms do you have?
I don't know.
Take a guess.
Just guess. Well, no, because they are.
No, they can't be because it's not small one. How many classrooms?
It wouldn't be 800.
Yes.
600.
They're about 50.
50.
About 50.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I'm amazed with is that there are some hotels in Las Vegas that have got well over 1,000 rooms. Now that is a lot of rooms. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, it's at least 100 rooms.
ST is cut off again. That is again.
No, she's stuck in the Yes.
I don't know if there's flowers. As soon as somebody else comes in, thank you. I've written to her.
That's a very beautiful person. Simran. I'm alright, it's just like.
Everyone from Lithuania. From Lithuania. Wow. Lithuania is near Russian border.
We back again? Bev, can you guys hear me? Naima, you can hear me?
I can hear.
You can hear me, okay. I'm just waiting for the group of girls in Durban. I'm hoping they can hear me now.
Steve, I can hear you.
You can hear me, that's great. The class that I'm busy working with, they seem to have disappeared, and hopefully we can get them back. How are you keeping otherwise?
I'm fine, enjoying my summer holiday.
You lucky thing, I hear it must be very nice out in Lithuania.
Yeah, it's actually 33 right now. It's very hot.
I mean, our summer's awful. Today's 25. It's a tough winter to go through, 25 degrees.
Yeah.
So now I think we might have lost the Durban people. Let me just phone them, see if they're still there. Did she send a message? I'll just email her one more time and see if she's there. Let's see if she gets the message. Okay, let's see if this is going to work. So when do you go back to school?
We start on the 1st of September.
Okay, good, because I've got a lot of exciting things planned for September, and hopefully we'll be able to involve your students.
Maybe.
We've hopefully got an astronaut coming, and maybe we'll do a live chat with an astronaut. And of course, you're not missing your students, you're enjoying your holiday completely.
I enjoy my holiday.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong, I'm sure.
So let's see now. Hopefully they're going to rejoin in a second, because they've just left this chat, and we've got they've probably got about another 5 more minutes left of the lesson anyway. But we were doing brain teasers, and I was going to ask them if you had to number all the rooms in a hotel that had 1,000 rooms, and you were going to put little plastic digits on the door, how many number 9s would you need for all the doors from 1 to 1,000?
Oh, Steve, such a question.
It sounds tougher than it really is. It's actually easier than you think.
I know you also always know some tricky things.
Okay, so I'm going to